I can hear them getting closer.
Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. This one's about Daredevil. Just want to quickly go over his kit. Um, so he is a Vanguard, um, really close distance. Um, his damage a little bit. I feel a little bit low, but he has a lot of tools. He can, so his passive, as you can see, he can kind of sense the enemies through the walls. So this will be very effective for you on sneaking up or being able to kind of set up, attacks and stuff like that. So really helpful. I feel like it's kind of a unique ability. Not a lot of characters have this. Another passive is that he can run up the walls and jump off walls. Um, so he can get around pretty good like that. Um, so I'm just gonna show a case. So this is his basic attack. Does a fair amount of damage. I feel like it's a little bit maybe lower than the other characters, but you got to get up real close and get them in there to really attack. So he has the he has well if you his alternate attack is called objection, and basically he whirls his batons and it blocks attacks for a good amount of time and can also do a little bit of damage, not a lot. I wouldn't rely on it for damage, but if you're in close and the enemy is attacking, it can reflect some damage or deflect some damage from you. So that's cool. Um, the next one is Devil's Latch. He kind of throws his baton and he's able to kind of like move forward, and when you hit attack again, he has a Billy attack, like a Billy, the righteous cross. He hits him with both Billy clubs. Um, so 12-second cooldown. Not something you can really kind of abuse. It's something you got to be sure, and somewhere it's gonna, definitely put you in the middle of combat. So, it's not a move to kind of just waste. It has a very long cooldown, and it's gonna put you, right in front of the enemy. So, it's you got to use it wisely. So the next tool in his kit is Infernal Fury. So this is built up like when you attack people, you build up this fury, and then when you're ready to unleash it, um, you unleash it, and you can either throw one of your billy clubs or kind of shoot out this chain, this long distance attack, and then you can righteous cross them for a 1-2 combo. And once you do that, you wasted your fury. You have to attack them to build it back up.
Is mercy.
So then the other one is the Devil's Throw. He throws the baton and then he attacks like that. He goes forward. So you know, um, again, in my opinion, a little bit low on the damage scale. This is, it's. I feel like this character is gonna have a really high learning curve. Compared to the other DPS characters, this is gonna take a lot of skill. This character is gonna take a lot of skill, I think, to pull off in combat. And then the next one is the Sonic Pursuit. So when you press the button once, it kind of latches onto them.
See you.
Right? Latches on. Um, you know. still latched on. Then when you hit the button
On
again,
the hunt.
whoops, you have to be close to them after
Our
you.
enemies are near. I can
Yeah,
feel
you have to
them.
be within a certain distance, but it'll move you quickly towards them so you can attack. So he's definitely, from what I'm seeing, he's kind of like a burst damage character. Focus on healers, um, but kind of a little bit low DPS, and it's gonna be that kind of, like, you're gonna have to like basically exhaust your kit to try to track down and kill um, that one character, and then then it's gonna be like trying to run away. So his ultimate, ironically, it creates this dome that does damage over time, and blinds characters, and boosts your fury. So um, you know
You've been sentenced to public humiliation.
it's kind of, again, it could be used to blind another the enemy team, but his toolkit is more like single one-on-one focused, and if to maybe help your team escape or to maneuver around, I would use a super. But to try to take out a whole team with a super, I don't know, it does do like a good amount of damage. So I wouldn't know if it could take out a whole team like Moon Knight or something like that. But as far as like going in and attacking, um, but his damage is a little bit,
Ruthlessness
I
is
feel a little
mercy.
lackluster
I can hear them getting closer.
compared to and the fact that you really have to get really close, and the enemies going to be running around and trying to jump around and all this stuff. It could be a little bit hard to hit them. I would encourage Daredevil for the people who are tired of maybe playing a lot of the other characters and want a little bit of a challenge. Um, but I don't really feel Daredevil is by any means overpowered. Is definitely going to take a lot of skill. You're going to be able. We need to be very familiar with his toolkit to get around, track a target down, and maybe run away. Um, you know, um, so like, um, compared to Psylocke,
Our enemies are near.
Psylocke
I can feel them.
has a much better kit, much better fast speed, and she has long distance attacks that do high damage. So, um, that's just one of the DPS characters. So Daredevil, not very strong, I feel. Maybe in the future if they buff him or if they change his kit a little bit, but he's definitely gonna be a challenge to use. But let me know what you think. Take care and have a good one, guys.